up, Lite, Brite Nation?
What's up?
What's going on, guys?
So, if you've been following along on our recent videos, we are in Colorado, specifically because not only do Kevin and I love it, Luna and Marlon from Off-Roading Chill have never wheeled in Colorado before until yesterday, which we did Holy Cross for the first time. That's their first ever Colorado trail, which they had
A good time.
Too soon.
She was talking about it being an overland trail, and then she almost flipped twice.
If you guys want to know what the heck we're talking
yeah,
about, make sure you watch the last video.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At the end, almost at the end.
It ended up being significantly more exciting than I think she expected it to be.
I think her overland
I don't think
comment.
that I would choose exciting as the word. It definitely was something terrifying.
Okay, well
Today we're gonna put her through even something more terrifying. So in the last video, Luna's JK was wheeling alongside Plan B, our Bronco. But today you'll notice
Plan bypass.
she calls it Plan bypass.
Plan bypass.
But if you'll notice, and today I'm fine with that. Today it is Plan bypass because we're taking the stepchild because today we're doing
real
Carnage.
wheeling.
We're doing Carnage Canyon, which they've obviously never wheeled in Colorado. They have never done before.
They've heard about it.
They've heard about it.
We've never watched a video. I don't know what the obstacles look like, but I've just heard that it's been named appropriately.
Yeah.
They have no idea what they're in
Well,
for.
the greatest thing about Carnage Canyon is there are two porta potties right here to go ahead and get done with what you need to get done with now, so it doesn't happen on the
Get
trail.
your fear out.
Yeah,
they
get
like
the
to
fear
say.
out
Get
ahead of
those
time.
butterflies. Go into that porta potty. Go ahead and evacuate before you hit the trail, because
I don't have butterflies because
No?
I'm strong.
you don't have butterflies. Because
Her pants are brown enough. It's fine.
My
So
brown
we're gonna get started on the trail, and she'll find out pretty quickly what Carnage Canyon is all about. Now, Kevin and I have actually done Carnage Canyon once before in the stepchild. Last time we took the doors off. This time we're risking it for the biscuits. But just like Holy Cross, Carnage Canyon is equipped with a warning sign. But its warning sign is a little bit more gnarly than Holy Cross's. As you can see, where Holy Cross said 33s, this one says 39s are your minimum. It is not a trail to take lightly by any means. And the gatekeeper right off the very bat is it's testament to what sort of rig you need to make it through this trail. And the gatekeeper is easy compared to some of the obstacles we are going to face here in a little bit. Why'd you turn the Jeep off? What's going on?
the Stinger radio. It's just annoying when I'm trying to concentrate and look over. So I'm trying to use the front camera, especially through all this stuff. But it does this thing where it'll shut off and turn on and shut off and turn on, like where it didn't, I guess, reboot correctly. I don't.
Surprisingly, we've been having more than just a couple of issues with the Stinger radio.
But they did, at Smoky Mountain, they did give me some little chip that was supposed to follow instructions on how to update it, and maybe that's supposed to fix it, but I just haven't had that time yet, so.
We're stopping to reset our radio. All right, radio's working again, we're good. As you can see, even on the gatekeeper, there's a winch point right there.
Bone stock Rubicon.
Well, this part.
That's what I'm saying. We'll show you where we stopped, but all through this, I came through with no winch, no recovery gear, not ever even driving.
Paper tags.
Paper tags, and I made it through all of this.
All the way up to the waterfall.
Yeah.
Once upon a time. There you go.
42s and a Dana 60 front and rear are going to help her out tremendously today. Because all these are diff catchers, and I get caught on a lot of these.
Yep, you're good. Slider, you're fine. There you go, you just gotta get past it. Yep, your diff is past it, you're good. Woohoo! Yeah, that's nah, that's 60. Our 80 wouldn't have been able to do that.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like huge tires, small diff. she doesn't have to worry about the things I have to, like my diff gets caught on literally all these boulders.
But we're also on 40-inch tires compared to 42s.
Right, but my diff's more indestructible. Like as you saw in a previous video, if you went back to when we were wheeling to Florida, she snapped an axle. I've never snapped a rear. So it's kind of like...
There's give and takes.
Give and take. Like, you know, if she gets bound up, she snaps. I'm not going to snap, but I've got to either smash through something or...
Find a different way.
Take lines to get the diff around, or sometimes, unfortunately, stack a rock or two to get the
rear diff past something.
Rear diff. But it's that's why these builds are all just...
They're all different.
They're all so different.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to watch the demise of the stepchild. It is no longer the reigning champ. For the 30 feet that I've gone, I've edited a video, I started a new book.
Oh my God!
What is Kevin doing?
I will say, he took a cooler line.
You're his wife, and I love you for loving him. That was the only line he could do to get over that tiny boulder. So, you know...
Again, somehow, once upon a time, Kevin and I made it through all of this in a stock Dale Rubicon on 35s. By ourselves, with no winch. We're a little younger and dumber back then. Now we're just older and dumber.
Go.
Jelly's a mountain goat. Peanut is learning.
Go.
Yeah! For low!
Go, Barracks!
Come on, Barracks. Go. Come on. Go, Barracks. Go. Go. You took the bypass.
Yeah.
Bypass Barracks.
I should have used the porta potty. My stomach is making weird noises.
So we are officially at the major waterfall, the major first obstacle, which consists of this massive waterfall here, which is significantly harder than it looks because the rocks are so slick and there's water at the bottom, which does not help matters. And then, of course, the immediate V-notch afterwards. And this is tricky too. It's all about tire placement and not slipping down into that crack. There you go.
I got traps on my feet.
Look. Yeah.
But that shows you how tall that rock is.
I was joking around, but it is really slick.
Yeah.
So to give you guys an idea, again, we've got another sign telling you it becomes way more extreme. There are no bypasses. You need a winch. There are multiple. There's 3 winch points. There's one over there by Marlin. There's one up on top of that rock right above Luna, and there's one way past there by the V-notch. But this is essentially the wall. And it doesn't look crazy, but the issue is, again, these rocks are glass and the traction is not what you think it is. And so generally you have to bump it. And from experience, we know that that's ultimately what we have to do. So Kevin is probably gonna get lined up, and once he's lined up, he's just gonna send it. Now the ultimate trick is honestly getting lined up. That's the first really difficult part of this entire thing, because there's so many diff catchers and bumper hitters and just rocks that getting the rig ultimately lined up exactly how you want it is a challenge in and of itself. So she's got every single rock in there. And you'd think, oh well, we need to be lined up kind of at this angle, but there's a massive rock right there and a bigger one right there that makes coming in from that angle near impossible. So once you're in this, it takes a little kind of Austin powering to get lined up properly. There you go, yeah. Oh! eyeball, which is the part I'm most worried. That's how you get pink eye. Cool. Okay. I wasn't expecting this far to be a splash zone. My bad. It's fine. Keep going. I'm fine. I wasn't worried about the temperature support of the bacteria that's probably in that stagnant water. Rock on your rock slider on this right side. You need to go a little more to your driver's side. You're gonna, and then there's a rock right there. Yeah, getting lined up for this is not easy. So that rock right there is kind of the nemesis. So we need that tire to be over just a little bit to essentially ramp up just the outer edge of that rock. Because the moment this tire gets on this side of that rock, you're gonna belly out on your lower arms, on your diff, on your axle, on your suspension, everything. Okay, so apparently I'm just kidding. Kevin says he wants to try to bump it from here. So he wants to try to put his driver rear tire on that rock right there and send it up that way, which is different than we did the last time, but not to say impossible. I'm gonna go film this from the top though, because the front end's gonna probably do some crazy stuff. Ah! Nope, you're going down that rock. Nope. Nope, he seems pretty adamant to try this line here to essentially come up on this direction, but like that rock right there on the backside and this rock right here are just sheer, slick, straight rocks. This one's cut this way a little bit. So every time he bumps up, it wants to slide the rear end over that way, which is what's kind of screwing him. Oh! What are you hitting? Keep trying, keep trying. Yep, roll. Yeah, baby. Come back my way. There she is. There you go, back driver. We're getting past your front diff. There you go. There you go. Rear diff. There you go. That was it though. Now you keep go. You got a big rock in front of you. Nope. You got a backup passenger. You're not climbing that. You got to get on the inside of that rock right there. All right, so this is the V-notch. And the trick to this is making sure not where your front tire is, although there is placement for it, but more specifically where your driver rear tire ends up. You need your driver rear tire to climb that rock right there. It needs to climb that so that it can climb this and stay on top of this rock right here. Because if your driver rear slides in, you're screwed. You'd think you'd be fine, but that's where everything starts to go wrong. So you need to get your rear end, again, over that way, and there's not a lot of room to do it. So the issue too is that rock right there is it tries to climb, it's cut, so sometimes it wants to pull your rear end over. So you gotta get it part seat, just like that. You need that rear to climb instead of slide. That might do it. You really don't want that rear tire in this hole. That rear tire needs to be on top of that rock. Nope. Back straight out. Keep going. You're about to come down in the front. Just need to keep going back down. You're fine. You're not bound up in any way.
4 feet in the air.
So weirdly, we actually got this rear tire. We actually got a little bit too far that way. I don't want that rear tire to slide in the hole either. There we go. Yeah. All right. Stay passenger just for a minute. All right. Start cutting driver. Right there. Stay right there. Yep. I need that rear tire to climb now. Nice and slow. Come a little bit more passenger. Just a smidge. Yeah, there we go. A little more driver. Yep.
Best spotting ever.
That's the best spotting ever, baby. It does not. So here's the thing. You're telling me to do stuff. Well, you're telling me to do stuff. One, I was trying to keep the Hemi from lurching because that would have.
You're good.
But you're telling me to do something, but I could feel the rear doing something I know you didn't want. And like you're saying driver, but I was like, oh, it's. And then you tell me hard passenger, and then it would catch it.
I know,
like,
but what you don't see is that rock at front, and if your tire went into that rock, it would have slid the rear all the way. You had to bypass that
No,
tire.
I get it.
Before you could start
But what
making
people
the
can't
cut.
see and hear or feel is I'll feel the rear slide a quarter of an inch, and I'm like, that's not good. I have to go that way.
I was watching it the whole
I know.
time.
That was amazing. I'm saying I wish that people could be in my head because you're telling me something. And I'm like, okay, I get why, but I also know that something's happening that she can't feel or see.
I can see it. I saw it the whole time.
Okay, all right.
I saw it the whole
No,
time.
you did
I
great.
even explained on camera. I was like, man, the rear end was still a little too far over, but I could see that you were about to start climbing on this side, which would help to settle it.
I literally was like, I feel this. I'm like, ooh, that's not good. And then I feel this. I'm like, ooh, that's not good.
I could see all of it, and I also was thinking it wasn't
I wonder
good,
if,
but
I wonder
could
if Luna's
see what
wider,
other
if it's going to be easier for her if she's wider.
Possibly, because it's not as much of a game of inches. She can settle tires a little bit differently, and
we'll
she's
see
a
what
two-door,
happens.
so lining up to begin with
might
be a little easier for her.
Yeah, the lining up was honestly the terrible part.
Yeah,
because like she doesn't want to go up that. She says she doesn't want to go up the hill to get sideways because you do. You're like leaning like this. You're
no,
like.
it's sketchy. It's almost sketchy. Well, I wouldn't say it's sketchier than that.
Well,
but hey, finite driving, finite spotting. That was good.
I'm surprised the Hemi was just like the two. Like
She behaved.
She behaved.
She behaved.
She doesn't always behave. But
She behaved. So as far as line goes, and like, I guess like high risk, high reward, or high risk possible body damage goes, that right there, that V-notch is like the main obstacle.
I gotta give a shout out to frickin' the Nitto K-Specs for grabbing onto that stuff.
That sidewall that whole time.
Because they have the big sidewall biters.
Yeah.
And then obviously the rock crawler frickin' triangulated long arm. It allows
the articulation.
Well, even
the ADSs, the long arm kit from Rock Crawler.
Pull tire at one point.
A good amount.
But the thing
both
is
on the back and the front.
But it still kept the vehicle
stable,
like stable and crawling.
Yeah.
Like it's
part of that's your driving finesse and your driving control. But the vehicle was definitely capable enough to do it. And you could hear me, I was like, you're fine, you're gonna settle. I could see where the tires were gonna start climbing and settle the vehicle down. But like, this is definitely the trickiest part of the whole trail. There's more difficult obstacles up there, but this one has like the highest chance of really damaging at least the body, if not anything else. So Luna's trying to approach from this section, which Kevin came around this way because we know we can't make that way.
There's big rocks. There you go.
So Luna's already starting from a point of fear. She is allergic to bees and wasps, and there are some underground wasp nests here, and they are flying around everywhere. So she's already on edge, and I do not blame her. We've got EpiPens with us specifically for this reason, but obviously we don't want to use them. So Luna did say that she wants to try to crawl it first. She doesn't want to immediately just try to send it. So she's gonna crawl it and see how it feels. And just like that, I think we've gotten to the point where she's gonna just go for a bump. I think it's reminding her a lot of Cleveland Rock and the lack of traction there. And so we're gonna use a little power and see where this goes, but we're gonna line her up first, make sure she's on the right line before we send it. that is probably more terrifying to Luna, all those bees and wasps, than the actual obstacle itself right now, and I do not blame her. She can't reach her gear shift, so she can't reach to get into reverse. Oh, I know. But she can just back out of this. She's safe as far as that goes.
Overlanding trails are really hard, huh?
She keeps calling all these trails we're putting her on overlanding trails. And this is twice now she's damn near flopped or flipped her rig on these overlanding trails.
God, she's so close.
I know. All right, so we're gonna hit that winch point. There's a winch line, there's a winch point right there. So we're gonna actually hook up and then we're gonna reverse her out just in case.
Okay, good to go.
I can say that Hemi does not like being that sideways.
You want to back up or you want to keep going? You good? Okay.
She's
You're
good.
fine. You can drive it from there.
She's gonna winch up that part. Alright.
Look how she has no problem through any of this.
How you doing, Luna?
Still alive.
You like our overlanding trails?
I never liked overlanding, to be honest. I had to like come out of my harness, like to be able to reach.
Yeah, which is just so you guys know, that's why we specifically hooked up the winch. She couldn't reach her gear shift or anything, so she had to take her harness off. That's why we hooked up the winch line, because obviously at that point, if she does roll without her harness on, that's not safe at all.
That was intense, but I think I'll have an easier time lining up because of my wheelbase on the next part.
On the V-Notch, yeah, but you have a problem with your cam and your Hemi idle surging and stuff. How do you feel about that?
Scared.
Do that again so I can slip in.
Scared.
It's not even fair. The amount of the 42s, the 60, and the amount of grip of those tires, not even fair. Although I will say the longer wheelbase helped me in that.
Yeah.
But I guess she bounced this way. She bounced the wrong way.
She bounced the wrong way.
Yeah.
Ah, darn it. Alright, she opted to kind of go up that way, back down to try to line up.
So this tire really should be down here. She's kind of high, and we don't want that tire to slip. But if she keeps turning driver, it's gonna slip. Nope. Her back right slipping into that hole.
That passenger rear tire is pretty low in, and this tire right here is trying to climb, so the pressure from that is relieving pressure, which is making it lift, just because that one's so low, which is exactly what Kevin's did, but she's also a two-door, and that tire is a lot lower than Kevin's was, so this potentially could get a little bit sketchier, but we'll see. I think we're going to hook a winch just for safety. You're good. You're clear. You're climbing. Yep. Okay, Luna, final thoughts of what you just did.
Final thoughts?
Cookie, thank you.
that sucked. And, you know, all I can say, guys, is that no body damage, no one broke, no one flipped. So
That's a win.
It's still a win.
yeah, it's a win. The stepchild is winning, I think, overall, and I'm fine with that. I want to see my friends win.
So maybe not the demise of the stepchild so
Too
far.
soon to tell.
Okay.
Too soon to
Okay.
tell. We have the rest of the too soon to tell for either one of us, to be honest. I've winched twice. There's still time to redeem myself, I think.
That's true.
Everything other than those 2 obstacles, I've done no problem. Kevin over here, like I said,
Well-
I've read a book. I've freaking.
Well, I mean,
You gotta give me points.
everything other than those 2 obstacles we did in a stock Jeep. So I don't know if
but
that's
still,
I don't know if that's
Kevin
saying
was
much.
struggle busing this morning.
Okay. All
First
right.
obstacle, he took a long time.
Okay.
I thought he was making breakfast. I was like, what's going on?
There you go. There you go. That was a fun one.
Was it?
Yeah. There you go. Rear tip, rear axle. No. All right, got his rear end over a little bit more so we can hopefully bypass that rock. Just gotta climb, yep. If you're wondering why we're trying to climb that rock, it's because there's this rock here. Yep, you're over that other rock. Yeah, stay driver. Yep, you're gonna pivot on the slider. Keep coming. Stay driver. You're good. There she goes. Woo-hoo. Kevin's like, in case you didn't catch it the first time, let me do it again for you. He's gonna park it there? He actually did put it in park. He actually did park it there. I was just joking, but you can park there. Woo! Perfect.
She even touched her slider on that huge rock coming over, and it's like front tire goes over, back tire starts climbing. That's wild.
All right, so we have officially reached the final boss of Carnage Canyon. We're gonna have Luna and Marlon hop out so they can take a look at it, because it's definitely not something to underestimate, that's for sure. What was that, Kevin?
I didn't want to freak her out because I know she's worried about her wheelbase and always being too short for big climbs and crazy stuff. So I didn't tell her. I was like, yeah, back there is about as bad as it gets, but.
That looks like the trail over there.
The dirt,
Where's the
dirt
bypass
road?
Bronco?
No, this is it.
Yeah.
Which part?
Like what? I'll come show you.
It's like, where do you go?
You can't see it from here.
So
So when I came through this, so all the Jeeps, you come up this whole side, right? And as you walk up it, the big guys, the big rigs, they hook a hard left and they go through that way and then they climb up that wall there. When we were here last though, I had my buggy with us and I stayed straight and I climbed up this and I ended up having to put the entire side panel of my buggy into this to pivot around and make it up. So this is more of the buggy line. This is the regular rig line, if you can consider the stepchild and Luna's Jeep regular rigs. Hug it, yep. Stay driver, more driver. Right there. Yeah. Turn passengers, you back up a little bit. There you go. Go slow. There you go, back driver. Yeah, it's just gonna put you right back in the same spot. When all else fails, warm up the tires. There you go. There you go, baby. That's better than it was before. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's up. Woo! Now start coming, driver. Right there. Come on, baby. There you go. Now back, driver. Just keep wiggling the front. You got a big rock. There you go. There you go. Hard, driver. Yes! Come on, Gil. She's over there. You're good. I was like right on that breaking point of like it pull winch too. I'm getting sunburned and I'm getting tired. Stop. All right, all right. You got a backup passenger. And you got to come around it this way. You're going to dip out on that. We already dipped out, but you got to back up that way and come around it. There you go. Let it pivot. You keep staying driver, though. Stay driver. Yep. Stay driver. Yep. Stay driver. There you go. Driver. Yep. Do it back around. There you go. Oh my gosh.
Holy crap, that took for freaking ever.
So for this next part, you gotta climb up this hill, back down, and we gotta approach this at a really weird angle. So we have to have that rear tire stay on the inside of this tire right here, because if not, it pops over and you're sprayed. But getting to that position is not a lot of fun. Yeah, keep coming, you're fine. Turn a little passenger. Right there. Ah! It's gonna do it. Yep. There you go. That's gonna feel like but it looks good. All right, now you can come passenger. Right there. Perfect. Right there. You're good. Hard passenger. There you go. Come straight right there. All right, straighten out. Straighten out. Right there. You can come a little passenger, but not much. Little passenger so you don't get hung up. There you go. We just need the rear to climb. Yes, that's it, baby. Stay straight, stay straight. There you go, perfect. That's it. That's it. That's it.
That felt like crap.
I said on a scale
That
of
felt so bad. That felt terrible.
That felt on a scale of 1 to 10.
No, it felt like that was at the 9, and then 10 would have been
Yeah, that
not
was
okay
pretty gnarly
anymore.
looking.
That was a heck of a workout. This trail is the max for a street Jeep, for a built street Jeep. This is good job, baby. I know you're getting sunburned. You're burnt. You're burnt to a crisp. Let me pull up here, turn the AC on, and I'll film Luna.
Okay. I left my hat in the Bronco, so I'm pretty sure my forehead is just a burnt crisp. So I'm gonna go sit in the Jeep, like Kevin said, with air conditioning, and we'll let him film Luna.
Okay, Luna's turn. Completely different wheelbase, bigger tires, more clearance, but I didn't have any diff clearance issues. The bigger tire may help her climb better. So the 42 may climb that ledge a little better, but we'll see. These rocks are slick. Yeah. Oh, you were good. Yeah, you were good. No, I thought I could get you to that notch and grab, but it didn't go. Just trying different things. So I was trying to get her right into that little notch. If her tires could make it where the lugs could grab that, I was hoping it would pull her up. Because over there's a ramp. But the biggest issue is the same thing. It's that rock down there. It's a huge ledge. Okay, so now she's going to try to go up the wall. Yep. All right, so we can just get that back right tire. If that back right tire will start climbing, she'll be good. Come on. Yes. Driver. Yep. She's got it, baby. Hell yeah. Yep. Straight. Just go straight. Straighten up. Go passenger, and now wait till it comes up. Yep. Stop. Perfect. Yep. Beautiful. Oh. Beautiful. Yep. Just stay full driver. Good job, guys. Good job.
Finally, an obstacle that I
You did it great. Sorry, I was yelling at you guys the whole time. I yell, I project and the microphone was facing me, so that's gonna be blown out. Like, that's gonna be not good, but sorry. This one will be really fun for her. Well, she might not have the same problem as me because she's different wheelbase and she's got bigger tires. It feels terrible because you're leaning and you're seeing all this, like, the whole thing feels absolutely terrible, but you've got to get that tire to the inside of this rock or you're not going to make it. Start coming passenger. Yep, come passenger. Perfect. Beautiful. Slow. So here's where it's going to get even weirder. Beautiful. Yep. Come on. You're up. You're good. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You're good. You're up. You made it. You were fine.
I aged like 20 years. I might have cried back there.
You made it.
Oh.
When you watch it, you'll be like, oh, all I had to do was drive. But
Wait until you feel what I go through. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. In the future.
In the future.
In the future.
In the two-door?
Yeah.
You're all on a knife's edge the whole time, and granted, there's a huge drop right there.
Yeah.
But, and the rocks aren't sticky, which makes it even, but.
Mm-hmm. And my Jeep lurches.
Yeah, but what happened? Where are you at?
I made it.
You're at the top. There's only one more obstacle, though.
One
There
more.
is. Yeah. There's one right here.
Okay, we'll conserve the battery. We only got like 7% left.
And that is officially the end of Carnage Canyon. Luna,
Huh? Oh, we're filming.
was it good?
It was something.
You said something about if you can camp by it, it's an overlanding trail, and you can camp right here at the head of the trail.
No one said that.
Oh,
No one said. Look at how dusty my.
I feel like we need to go back to the last video
Yeah,
where
go
she
ahead
did
and
say that.
rewind.
Let's
No, you guys defend me. I didn't say that. That was a different Luna.
but that is probably
That was pre-Carnage Canyon, Luna.
is that one of the gnarliest trails you've ever been on?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
It is so misleading, and I feel like it was good that we did Holy Cross yesterday because it's the same type of stone, and I thought, oh, I totally have clean
Yeah. I have
Cleveland rock.
traction.
Yeah, I can do this. Denied. Stepchild did great. Kevin took about 2 hours on the last obstacle. I literally took a nap. No. He did. It was a good bit. And I,
Like,
bebopped
for
right
real, 2
over it.
hours.
Bebopped
about 2
right
hours.
over it.
I did
45
bebop
minutes,
right
probably.
over it. But I will say in that last part, I cried internally and externally. I still did it,
You did do it. You did great. You did fantastic.
but it sucked.
Hey, but to be honest, you took Kevin's line. So he took longer because he was
figuring
out
out
the
the
What
line.
side are you even
Yeah.
on?
We're on everybody's side. We're on
Yeah.
each other's side.
It's like sighting in firearm.
we're
right?
on the side of truth.
Oh, are we now?
Yeah.
So
that was a
then,
good-
in truth, this guy, phenomenal driving. This lady, phenomenal spotting.
she can spot like
and
nobody
Beba,
else.
we were
You did it.
the
You
first
made it through.
losers.
No, you made it through. That last
Hey, we're
set of
driving.
obstacles was gnarly as heck.
We're driving. We're not broken. Nobody flipped. You almost. Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, you're
That
not on
was-
the
that
East
was
Coast
close,
anymore. You need
yeah.
more chapstick.
That
moisture in the air.
lotion, I need an enclosed rig, all of it.
She's ready to buy. Now she understands why the stepchild is still full
But
doors. and
just so you
windows
know, we did kind of Holy Cross. It was a warm-up trail for you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Today was the big boy trail, which is why we brought the stepchild. But the next set of trails are the baby trails.
They're gonna knock your socks off.
But they're gonna knock your socks off in a totally different way because we're not done with Colorado yet. We still have a
What
few
if
more
I'm not wearing
places.
socks?
Oh, what
Ew.
about if he takes his boots off again?
Oh, that is a weird.
No, you guys don't want that.
Anyways, stay tuned. We have one more really big surprise in store for Luna and Marlon as far as Colorado goes. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Bite Nation merch and decals at LiteBriteStudios.com. And you can find all of your off-roading chill
Here we go.
content at Off-Roading Chill on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all of your merch at offroadingchill.com.edu.
.net.
.gov.
.gov.
Guys, stay tuned. We got more to come. Love you. Bye. Bye.